Hi there, my name's Elizabeth. I'm the owner at Life Law Solutions. In this video, I'm talking to you about property settlement agreements and why it's so important to document any agreement that you ultimately reach when you separate. Sometimes we have clients come in curious about why it is that they need to document their agreement. They're hopeful that they can just have a schedule signed off by themselves and their partner, and sometimes witnessed by a justice of the peace. The problem is this type of agreement isn't binding. When I say binding, I mean it's not necessarily final. When you finalise your property settlement, you want it to be final. You want to be able to move on with certainty and make sure that there's no further claims that either of you can make against the other's property. Having a documented agreement, that is either by an application for consent orders or a financial agreement, means you can move on with some certainty, and you won't find yourself maybe 1 year or 2 years down the track, if there's a de facto relationship, with a claim by the other partner who potentially hasn't spent their money as wisely or seeks a further bite of the pie. There are two ways you can document your agreement. The first is through an application for consent orders. This is an application that's lodged with the court. Don't worry, you don't have to go to court, but it's quite a complex application that you fill out with your information and your partner's information, and it's accompanied by consent orders. These orders are the orders that you ask the court to make. They might say how property is going to be transferred, or it might simply say that you each agree not to make any claim against the other's property. The other type of agreement that you can enter into is a financial agreement. This one's a little bit more complicated. It requires both of you to have independent legal advice, just because of the nature of the document. It can say the same thing as the consent orders, but it still requires that you have independent legal advice because it's not a document that gets lodged with the court. When you have either of these agreements, you'll find that you're able to move forward with some certainty, because there can be no further claim against either of you for further property settlement. I hope this has been of information to you. If we can assist at all, please get in touch via our contact details below. Thanks.